Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to the Heavenly Father in the name of His only begotten Son, Call Haloyam, La Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai. Salutation to you sincere Akim out there spreading His truth throughout the four corners of the globe in righteousness and sincerity, starting with the elders and apostles on down. Most how willing this video be edifying. I just wanted to do a quick video about a testimony I had last night, right? I'm going to start from the brother, put in the brother Tazwan, man. He put in the chat, he had a premonition. He put it in the chat on a Friday saying that people was going to come up to us and start asking us like, yo, what must we do to be saved? That people were going to start coming up to brothers and start asking them like, what must we do to be saved, man? Now, last night was Sunday, you know what I'm saying? And that's the crazy thing about it, because Sunday you had Jake that's confused out here going to these harlot houses, these churches to observe Palm Sunday, right? And it's crazy because I went into the restaurant, circumspect, was getting something to eat, I'm looking around, you know what I'm saying? So I went up to the front to wait to place my order, and while as I was waiting, my shoulder was like on fire, like it was burning. I'm like, yo, what's going on? I said, yo, someone must be looking at me. So I turned around and it was Jake, I know, Northern Tribe, you know what I'm saying? He was like this, like to the side, like staring the whole time to catch my attention. So I'm like, yo, then he was like, yo, then he got up. He just got up, stopped eating. He got up, he introduced me to his mother and stuff like that. Started talking to me, you know what I'm saying, chopping it up, and instantly he went right into it, man. Like, yo, you see his stuff is crazy going on, like that whole thing with Trump and the missiles and, Russia, you know what I'm saying, and Syria, all that war, man, is stirring people's spirits up, man. It's shaking their foundation, you know what I'm saying, and understanding that the foundation that they got is not the truth. The only foundation that won't be shook is the foundation of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man, the truth. So he was like, yeah, telling me like he just came from the church. He just came from observing Palm Sunday, man. And that's what people need to understand, man. There ain't no Palm Sundays in the scriptures, man. And when, like, people that are spiritual in this thing, man, you know what I'm saying? In this thing of ours and the truth, man, when brothers think about a palm, I'm not thinking about no Palm Sunday, man. When I'm thinking about palms, I'm thinking about second Nedris, man. I'm going to get that through the spirit, man. I'm thinking about second Nedris, the second chapter, man. I'm going to start at 45. It said, he answered and said unto me, these be they that put off the mortal clothing. Because that's what we're doing in this world when we push the truth, man. We put off that mortal clothing, man. The things of this world, man, we're not worrying about the fleshly, materialistic things of this world. We're worrying about what? It says what? These be they that put off the mortal clothing in this world, in Babylon, and put on the immortal clothing. It says, and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of the Most High. Now are they crowned and receive palms. That's what I'm thinking about. That's what brothers should be thinking about, man. Trying to receive a crown and receive palms, man. From Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. And through the spirit, brothers did a video, and I'm saying, what are you doing? Because when Yahushai come back, you don't want him to answer like, yo, you don't want Yahushai to tell you he never knew you, man. When he asks you, what you do to get the kingdom, you have your fiberglass, you have nothing to say because you've been not doing nothing, man. But it says, yeah, those who put off the mortal clothing put on the immortal, man. That's what we're doing. We're laying up our treasures in heaven, man. We're going hard for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. And I'll say this first for me. This is more of as far as me, myself, got to push harder. And other Akim, too, we got to continue to push harder. You know what I'm saying? We at the end of this thing, it's like real serious. But back to, the main point at hand, he was telling me like, yeah, he just came back from Palm Sunday, right? And he was talking about, all the things that are going crazy and stuff like that. He's like, yo, but he asked me the question. And when he answered me this question, that instantly triggered in my mind the premonition the brother had and had put in the chat. The brother asked me, he said, what should we do? What do we have to do? And I was like, yo, like once he said that, like, yo, my whole body was like like on flames, and he started asking an onslaught of questions. I'm answering it. And he was like, yeah, but I fall, you know what I'm saying? I know you fall, right? I said, yeah, brother, that's in the scriptures. We all fall, man. The scripture talk about, a righteous man falleth 7 times, right? But we get back up again, man. So building through the spirit, building up through the spirit. And I let him know, man, that church, they ain't got the truth, man. They didn't got the truth. And he was saying, like, because this brother actually saw me speaking one of the first times I actually spoke at camp. And he was like, he was like, show respect, like the fact that, but that's the thing. These people that see us out there and just walk past, but know that we're doing this service, right? That we're actually been called to actually do this work. They're gonna be looking and trying to seek us at that day, man. That was what I was meditating on, because after that happened, you know what I'm saying? Salakia, I'm all over the place, but it's just so spiritual, because it's like, yo, this is not a game, man. It's like it was like a faith level up, a faith booster from that happening, man. Because it's like, yo, the brother had a premonition, that here it is. I'm just trying to get something to eat, right? And then I'm feeling like my whole shoulder on fire. And I'm like, yo. And I turn around and, he was like this the whole time. Stop eating. And he was looking at me the whole time to get my attention. And then all that, and he asked me the same question the brother had in his premonition, man, on Friday, Saturday, Sunday night. You know what I'm saying? A couple of days, three's understanding, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it was crazy, because like, yo, like, we about to be out of this thing, man, for real. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling him what he had to do. I exchanged number with that brother because I know him, you know what I'm saying? He see me and stuff like that. And it's like the Most High put the spirit asleep on everybody, you know what I'm saying? And he woke in the ones that need to be woken up, man, to this truth. But I'm bringing the scripture up. This is Amos chapter 8, verse 11. It says, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh the Most High, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor of thirst. Because when you're talking about bread, a famine of bread is talking about food, man. So it's not, the specific famine is not pertaining to food. No, it says, nor a thirst for water. So it's not talking about food nor water. It says, but of hearing the words of Yahweh, man. That is what's coming to this place, man. Yeah, you got famines all over the world, and we know that there's going to be more famines of bread and water, but it's talking about a famine of his word, man, because that he knew me, but he had no way of calling me up. So it was a spirit that he was probably thinking about all the things that was going on. He saw me, and he just like, yo, I need to ask this question, but that's what it is, man. He was hungry. I, fed him, you know what I'm saying, through the palm spirit, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Let him know, look, you got to be studying, show thyself approved. You got to get this truth. What you're learning in those churches is not the truth, man. And that's just what it is. It's not the truth, man. People are going to actually be dying out here, man. It's not a game. Like, people thinking, people trying to, play around, play games. It's not a game, man. This is real serious. It's not a social club. It's not a fad. It's not a phase. You know what I'm saying? This world is a phase. This truth is not a phase, man. Scripture talk about the fashion of this world fadeth away, man. But the truth right here, this word endure forever, man. So these people in the world understanding that these churches are of the world, man. They're not of the most high power, man. They're not telling these people to get right. You know what I'm saying? Everything's going to be all right. Everything's not going to be all right. We head into Jacob's trouble, man. We head into Jacob's trouble, and you're Jacob. And now people don't even know or consider that they may be Jacob. They may be Israel, man. So, that was... That like as things get stirred up more and more through the palm spirit, people are gonna start waking up. But guess what? If it's not for you, you know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta get it now, man. Seek the Lord while he may be found, man. It says, verse 12, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Most High, to seek the word of Yahweh, and shall not find it, man. Because that's what's gonna come, man. Those people who scoff, or those people who didn't want to entreat or incline their ears to hear the word, when those brothers was out there in a chief place of concourse throughout the four corners of the globe, man, the whole world, man. Those people that just walked in that and didn't get it in their spare time, their free time, the time of their folly, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing, because people walk past and really walk past the men of the Lord that are bringing this truth, man, through the palm spirit, Yahweh Shem Shai for free, and they walk past those men to buy what? Socks, sneakers, you know what I'm saying, drink, drugs, all this, you know, people doing whatever, all they're in their folly. But guess what? When you actually want to seek the Lord, when you want to know the truth, when you realize that this stuff is happening because when all this stuff happens, you're going to know. You're not going to think like, oh, yeah, people thinking now, oh, yeah, Trump's wild and Russia's ready to go. No, they're going to know that the Lord, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, put the spirit on all this to go down. And then they say, oh, man, that's when you're going to know a prophet was amongst you. And that's when you're going to actually be seeking them. And you're not going to find them, man. You're not going to find them. You're not going to be able to come on YouTube. And if you're viewing this, you're not going to be able to view this, man. It's going to be shut down. You're not going to be able to get this word. Understand that the unicorn itself, this whole YouTube and internet and social, all that stuff is through this power and spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahshai. The Most High set it up this way to push out the word, man. To push out this word, man. You know what I'm saying? There's prophecy that the world, this truth will be pushed out throughout four corners and throughout the whole world and throughout all nations, man, all tongues, man. And that's what's going on. How will that be so? Through the unicorn, through the internet, man, through YouTube, through Instagram, through all that social media, man. You know? But that's basically what I wanted to bring out, man. Like, yo, it's spiritual, man. Brothers, you need to stay focused, stay circumspect. That's another thing. Stay circumspect, stay spiritual, man. Because if I'd have never felt that through the spirit, you know, like, yo, what's going on? I would have never turned around and engaged with him. You know what I'm saying? Probably would have still engaged with him after I'd been left out or whatever. But it's the spirit that made it that way, man. It was the power and spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahshai, man. Even the brother having that premonition, man. That's why you gotta, you know, even eating better, you know what I'm saying? And when I mean eating, I'm not only talking about physical, because you gotta physically eat better, you gotta eat. This is the bread, man. This is the bread. You gotta eat the whole roll, man. You gotta actually be in this thing, man. But that being said, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahshai. Shalom.